The old syndication served Ghana well for at least 33 years, even though it provided liquidity to the central bank, to the Ghana Cocoa Board to be able to buy cocoa. It denied the country from value addition. And so we believe that we need to depart from the old structuring. We'll be able to process a minimum of 50% of cocoa purchases locally. So I'll be going to Parliament after the President approves and the Cabinet approves the new Cocoa Board bill to get a new Cocoa Board Act in place. I believe that that will be done, give and take, by the end of June. And so Cocoa Board will not only get new financing, but to be reformed completely.
According to the Bank of Ghana, the Bank of Ghana refused claim of planned sale of new headquarters. The Bank of Ghana has taken note of a publication by My Joy Online dated 1st of June 2026 titled Bank of Ghana considering sale of new $260 million headquarters. Sources: the Bank of Ghana categorically state that this report is false and misleading. Joy News, and I say Joy News, meaning Grano on pull it down the news on the current government more than 10 times. Now people are linking Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, the affiliation. Say why you do multimedia panel. Say ABI can come point in a joy for no and say more place our politics with the news desk no. But I don't think so be a better. But number of times I've seen Joy News. Asemaba. Na first nanka ye dibi a na ya import akase nko a osuno o kilos. Na se eka ketua bi so dia na de se e chinie no a we chinie ni osuno ntokwa onna nsore Ghana bra hu bi eh yen godan go sore a yesi ya things who be say Bank of Ghana I already say obesele the new Bank of Ghana building now mo see I know sika yes ye go hwegu ho enye sika wa enough from life changing money and e go wura mu inflated budget. But the new Bank of Ghana governor Dr. Johnson Asema Baya or I fast to hurry up or cotton for $260 million. And I say, what? Na de na ya to ayen to wi na anu ya no o say cotton. Na work man na ma move akwaye. Eno na Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. Hey, Kojo no nie. Kojo Oppong Nkrumah said selling and renting back the nation's central bank headquarters is not recapitalization. The 93 billion negative net equity problem cannot be fixed this way. Now the problem is Kojo Oppong Nkrumah as a lawyer, as a former journalist. Now, say journalist quite any former, he can return at any time of pay. The journalist there, and my man, the man, there no, any former be a wait my ya go see we da. As a journalist, Najuma as a morning show host, crash more. The political show we host here. I discuss politics into every kind of level. As a lawyer, Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, a factual, and no other two, and I fact. Mami mouth shock no way. The Bank of Ghana family dismisses reports suggesting it is considering the sale of its new headquarters, describing the claim as false and misleading. Now, I don't know the Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, every Bank of Ghana governor, Dr. Johnson Asema. I know, sir, MPP time na omo penachino, but I'm fat. But I still don't get the obsession because Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, apart from the cocoa, as mo can be, on fan and to any national issues, be apart from Bank of Ghana loss, Gold Board loss, another Bank of Ghana loss, then Bank of Ghana a building to be sold. And as a Bank of Ghana, and then Kojo Oppong Nkrumah pen of Bank of Ghana. Like, not I mean Adam, our former finance minister, not Abena or say Asare, our former deputy finance minister, not Stephen Amwastika, also be a former deputy finance minister. Oh, we nanka bi o. Da bia ye Kojo Oppong Nkrumah na ono oye adwuma suggest information minister na only sa sector ono. Why is he more interested in what is happening in the Bank of Ghana than even those people who have occupied the financial and economic position of the country? I've not heard Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, who he himself was the deputy governor of Bank of Ghana. Then the Mami Matilde, one a place I rule. In Tinka Obega, oh, the echoes no easily. So Bawumia person or Casafa who are known the echo. Or no better mathematics now echoes of Bank of Ghana and sent them. But none of them is speaking about it. The only sole person who cares so much about Ghana regarding how a Bank of Ghana ADPA Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. Why? He said something we should know that we don't know. Like Bibi Woho. I said Peniphobi Church Muchile. I know me Church Muchile. Because for all that I know, Bank of Ghana Governor Johnson Esiema out of Kojo Oppong Nkrumah calling him out. Say some losses have been made, some businesses is being done wrong. Oko to Parliament that day, Ogu Kojo Oppong Nkrumah ni mase. I remember he said, look, our doors are always open. Our accounts is there. You can come and check, cross check. And when you are done, if you have questions, you can ask us questions and we answer. So we don't want certain member of parliament to be saying it wherever he find himself that we have done this and that. And that was a straight jab to Kojo Oppong Nkrumah because he has been the only critic. He has been the only critic. Or no one critic is a Bank of Ghana. No. Like why? Huh? Why? What is going that we don't know? Now, this Bank of Ghana letter. They dampe sa Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. Sa news now Joy News. And I say Joy News. Meaning grano on pull it down. The news on the current government more than 10 times. Now people are linking Kojo Oppong Nkrumah. The affiliation. Say why you multimedia panel. Say ebi I can point in a joy for no so and say we place our politics with the news desk no. But I don't think so will be a better. But number of times I've seen Joy News on the sports minister Kofi Adams Omori Trati on Nanu Yai on the Sahara tricycle they come Omori Trati on I think Eric J Omori Trati on Semi Jefi Omori Trati the way so on the Bank of Ghana they we have enter Omori drawdown the Joy why you collect some coins ke munche na bi nso yeso na mo publish yeso publish bi because as a ya do so when na mo news na ba na Kojo Oppong Nkrumah be koti na afa Bank of Ghana for be go no na anima se na mo te ho according to the Bank of Ghana. The Bank of Ghana refused claim of planned sale of new headquarters. The Bank of Ghana has taken note of a publication by My Joy Online dated 1st of June 2026 titled Bank of Ghana considering sale of new $260 million headquarters. Sources. The Bank of Ghana categorically state that this report is false and misleading. The bank is not considering, discussing, or planning the sale of its new headquarters. The facility which was commissioned to support the bank's operation and enhance efficiency in the discharge of its statutory mandate remains a critical asset of the bank. We urge the public and the media to disregard this publication. Unverified reports of this nature have the potential to undermine public confidence in Ghana's financial system and create unnecessary market uncertainty. So was it that with the plan? Nti mo be say na man for say gofono I said Bank of Ghana could lose control. My yesika men ku $, men say now all the plans on share na. I don't think they could do Oppong Nkrumah we plan this, but I know plan ya ki jai. Jai. And it's hard fatal. I don't know why it seems Ghana politics in opposition is about power seeking. It's not about the country progress. Is there something I should know that I don't know? Like both MPP and NDC, Osuno, and it's Nino. Osuno say, oh, Osun, Obetima sway in Natoso, Eddie Aquanim. Chinese said to the Edinans who never told you about Crana, or the Ebefum, Ebawa could do him. And to both, or Munino, the ideology is to develop Ghana. The whole vision as a Ghana will get progress. But at the end, as a Bakuko position, regardless of what the other party is doing, if it is good, it is bad. If it is bad, then it's bad. Like, then I got see. Do they seek power to enrich themselves? And now they seek power with their plenty grammar manifesto, to get the country to progress. Because, and some of them are you. And now, where? Because NDC who said this time around, Coco story, you can easily read this and understand. Except a veteran lawyer, Afenyo Markins, and another pre, Kojo Nkrumah. Except a doctorate holder, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. He also made certain comment on the Coco. Miwa, no Kurena Edaho, wait me. We have seen losses. To understand the former Bank of Ghana governor, Dr. Anderson, printed a local money 60 billion. Then we were wondering, MPP started getting angry, say, at the end of gold board, Yakoye operation near Disika, Abba, na fix the economy, scanner edition, no, and last. Meanwhile, party the same thing. So if what they were doing, they are doing now, is not good. So you knew deliberate and you good mobile na ya bre. Some mass women tell you this mass is not mass and cry. It's not mass and cry. There should be some explanation somewhere. The Bank of Ghana remains committed to transparency and will continue to engage stakeholders through its official channels. All official communication from the bank is issued from the bank is issued via the bank's website, bog.gov.gh. Verify social media handles, press statement from the communication department, and signed statement from the secretary of the bank. The media is encouraged to seek clarification from the bank before. The media is encouraged to seek clarification from the bank before publishing information relating to its operations, hence issued by a communication department on the 2nd of June 2026. In the way any response, Bank of Ghana, Kojo Oppong, a claim no. But my question is, you call journalism school, what they taught us? Fair reportage, be objective, be balanced, not speed, but accuracy. Like, these are common things that we were taught, right? And you have to check a news and check again. And so when people in the Joy FM desk was only and now way because I doubt so be a one journalism school only nothing about journalism. Once you hear about newspaper reporting, once you hear about broadcast journalism, once you have anything about friends say media law. Now Joy FM for Befano. Minya sure. So if they know all these things, motivation here they have. If their professionalism in terms of the expertise in tata, then there's something going on somewhere. I'll be anymore. Mo ya me the room on na you say NDC forward party stations are almost Nkrumah central for normal come on MPP one there say NDC about there time for against in the MPP for station. And surprisingly, news in the free joy biano. The first people that will see and comment on it, MPP phone, are willing to use that information to their favor. Kojo Nkrumah is something to go on. Make it talk us. Maybe because what they catch there. The Bank of Ghana for ya, what can't yentino? What can't, why ya. I did just why your baby be a Ghana for still and pay attention to Kojo Nkrumah and he needs it. But at this point, ese Kojo Oppong Nkrumah o chirichirim the Bank of Ghana for no ya yehu ya nko ne wehu no na yes my way Bank of Ghana building kakrakawi oba beton ne sin abra yehu se ko beton wi abetirim because there's no way say this can just be a rumor unless ebia na ampa there was a plan to sell it and my man say okay news na bad ya nton bio but only joy and a reportage why indeed the rest of the media house ni na no anya some information joy from going nyai the same joy that has been retracting Ghana for go pay mu our man for man so titi yuki mo de hode minim coins ni di penny won and now ka say penny wise pounds foolish no penny de minim Ghana coins ni de ye je dia na so na when na CB before say Bank of Ghana de bi osrew coins no da so sika ye die enti say my adwin say mo sika na firi wa muntwa so ana me say menti say Bank of Ghana ka Ghana for na ye decide say ye ni bio ya say 1 person na esua ayesa anumani 10 pesos no ayesa akwala friends en kokromoti na friends na from 10 pesos go say 20 pesos on 20 pesos na say 30 day for ni asweta nyu mo so mo jaji na problem so kakra pa ne omo to susu no minimi nwa ba ko ye bi wa say adana mu fa people don't to susu ni bi coins in coin etimi susu mani ye wa wi ase de usha webre o usha say wa ehien wa webre usha webre obi ati wa say ma me no nsa kura bi ade no afre fa de ma me so go be ho pa wetima tene ehien wa obi atiatia wo so coins ko ya ketu anti ono nko na mudi manika mo fa ne nko abonti bio ne mo je de fie obakwa amanfo mpasse obi e wo efese susu box ana negura de nya professional susu box sellers se Ghana for save coins mo ya Bank of Ghana afa bedu Christmas no na coins abebu Christmas ni twemu du January coins asayira ana CB before say debi on trailer ta come Bank of Ghana say o ma say because Ghana for ni interest ntenya dia lie enye ana me busa se mo amu abrochi no mo so mo da so di coins ya na se mo so mo ga emu obi mo so mo de coins ne tutusu America for mo di coins me dollar ndie mente dollar na chi cent mo so mo cent no mo da so di ana se mo so mo di tutusu mo kan je na Ghana for na mo Ghana aden je mo di coins say one money pan from one city ekwa one city gwa no say ukuta paper de no na ukuta coins de na o man coins de na no we wonim to say de as obokro no enye currency eti Bank of Ghana Kojo Oppong Nkrumah eguso ayo more pressure no CP people so kai say o de nye bank mo beton omo de say Ghana ye currency no ye coins no ye pesos no amanfo so mu jadi nti wate say omo ti hu za mu nya yo be fro am say Bank of Ghana so ye pressure this we so the press release eba be san muti na finance minister Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson say Oma Bank of Ghana good news no awie peyo say omo so omo nton na say Kojo Oppong Nkrumah this was be chichi fufuro ya obi say he go explain tire and he say obi explain tire there. Finance Minister Dr. Cassiel Ato Forson says a new bill will soon be laid in Parliament before Parliament to reform the Ghana Cocobod and strengthen the institution's financial and operational framework. He further revealed that a transaction advisor has already submitted a report on a new commercial paper intended to support Cocobod plan debt issuance and enhance its access to financing through the capital market.
The transaction advisor that we contracted to put together the Cocobod new issuance have just submitted their report. And I think we are ready to issue the paper anytime soon. It's going to be commercial paper. Non-residents will be invited to participate. And we are not solely relying on Ghanaian banks. We rely also on pension funds and also on non-resident investors. We'll issue it 3 tranches. Tranche 1 will be able to cover up to 2 months of purchases. Tranche 2 will cover another 3 months of purchases. And tranche 3 will cover the rest of the season. We have structured it in such a way that the receivables will go into an escrow arrangement, and we'll use the same receivables to repay those facilities. We have structured it again in a way that we'll retire it within a period of 8 months. So 8 months, the debt will not exist, and the following season we'll reissue it. The old syndication served Ghana well for at least 33 years. Even though it provided liquidity to the central bank, to the Ghana Cocoa Board to be able to buy cocoa, it denied the country from value addition. And so we believe that we need to depart from the old structuring. We'll be able to process a minimum of 50% of cocoa purchases locally. So I'll be going to Parliament after the President approves, and the Cabinet approves the new Cocoa Board bill, to get a new Cocoa Board Act in place. I believe that that will be done, give and take, by the end of June. And so Cocoa Board will not only get new financing, but to be reformed completely. Cocoa Board will be able to buy cocoa beans from the farm gate at prices determined by international market. And the cocoa farmer will be guaranteed a minimum of 70% of whatever cocoa that they produce. And so the law is going to Parliament, and the structuring is going to be very special. And I'm sure investors will be willing to participate. So far, I've already seen signs. Investors across the world are calling to find out whether they can participate. And so when we go back, I will officially issue a statement to clarify the concerns that some of them may have.
Your finance minister, can I say, Abra, cocoa debt restructuring, never, you know. I can't okay, young Kuyakra. You move from 3,600, young Kuyachi 1, 2, 3. Okay, do 2,567 Ghana cedis. You know, me and train. Say, cocoa bonds are called through our market. Price upward adjustment automatically. Now pick it. Into if you call 70% of Musaba can ban, your mom 90%. Matthias, you yate. After say MPP for the year. Home campaign ni demonstration ye de ma enya cocoa farmers a omu na journey bad wagwa no ene sa hyehyɛ na John Dramani mama ka se o mehyehyɛ ama o ma reform cocoa sector no afei o ma start eno na the finance minister Dr. Ato Forson say ye de ko pie mu e Parliament na ye wie a support omu hia bia no omanya say bia ye cocoa farmers o ma fili okay. Now, a free nether crowd, they see you know, a bit sensible. Now, when I'm looking at all these things, now Kojo Oppong Nkrumah na minimum no. Still, oye demonstration. Meanwhile, oko Parliament, amo finance committee, or that should be who, or that should be ranking member. So you expect him to have more information about some of these things than some of us. You expect him to be more decorum when he's speaking about some of these issues because he knows better. But more share Wellington boot. We mean kind of minimum so cross work from there. Go when any much so said the big kakra. Now, who had the way and near Brikuta Sekai and number of Kuafum names movie in one come. And so almost the cover fabric. I don't know Oka Gokas and Mobagas will name the echoes be. But the finance mistaken or finance committee or a ranking member. Our Parliament. That's why I'm asking the question. Dear Kojo Oppong Nkrumah, is it just a politics to draw the attention of Ghanaians to see the NDC Bokrono? And now say, Bibi na ekoso na eni I said you could tabla ko ye biana. There's a Kojo Oppong Nkrumah so eye bi. Iti eye sa yenye sa ne yeso amaga na fom se ndisi fosu diska nya bapawa ana se ohu bibi ana ye ne yehu ka tell me our comment section na say where we are subscribing, like it, share monia as enyebi, and ready no ever copy max billion. I will naked truth old BoG Trends macro. Bye bye.